And we're just a few hours away from the U.S. men's team kicking off its World Cup campaign. The team is set to take on Paraguay on home turf at Los Angeles Stadium in Inglewood, California. This is the first time in 32 years the U.S. is hosting the World Cup. Canada and Mexico are also hosting games. CBS News correspondent Nicole Valdes is outside the stadium, so we're just hours away from kickoff. What have you been hearing from fans?
Hey, Lindsay, there is a ton of excitement here. I got to point out the fans have been lining up outside Los Angeles Stadium 5 hours before gates were set to open here. That just a little idea of how really riveting this is going to be for U.S. fans and the tens of thousands of people expected to get inside that stadium here to watch the U.S. take on Paraguay. Now, we've been spending the last few days talking to people ahead of this match, and one thing they really want to see is, of course, a really good sign from this U.S. men's team that they could make a really deep run in this year's World Cup. This is something that a lot of people have been hoping for quite some time. Families telling us they've been saving money to buy tickets to take their kids to see the U.S. play here on home turf, and they plan to cheer them on, hoping that that energy they bring inside the stadium could give this team that advantage to really propel the game.
So let's talk about what we can expect to see in the matchup and its quest for this win on home turf. What should we know?
Well, to point out today's match in particular, this is just the beginning of the group stage, right? So the U.S. team will play 3 group stage matches in order to try to make it to that knockout round. And the group that they're in is not an easy group, if you say. And in fact, the team Paraguay here is actually a very good defensive team. So we've been speaking with experts that really tell us that if the U.S. wants to win today's match, they've got to match that energy. They've got to come in and try to prevent that team from making as many goals here, because of course that goal differential is where the points are going to come into all of this. But of course they want to see a strong team, they want to see an energetic team, and they want to see them win tonight.
Nicole Valdes, thanks so much.